Dearest you, I trust this message finds you enjoying a wonderful day, reaches you at a time of peace and contentment. I trust
this message finds you well. On this day, exactly a year ago, you absolutely cringed at the idea of other people knowing that you were going to med school. Was it because you were afraid of disappointment? Maybe. Also, you asked me if I think you made the right decision by choosing to pursue medicine. Will being a slave to Nutter for who knows how many more years lead you to your calling? For the most part, yes. Slowly you started to think maybe you do belong here. And this letter will tell you why.
Smell it. Wait lang ah.
A lot has happened ever since the pandemic. You stayed at home for 2 years, went back to Manila for internship. Then after what felt like a few blinks and breaths, you graduated. But just when you thought you were done with your books and highlighters, you decided, hey, maybe 4 more years of this stuff wouldn't hurt, then signed yourself into med school. The weeks before your first day, you knew you wanted to make the best out of it. You wanted to enjoy but also prepare. Do you remember asking Reddit about what reviewers you could read in advance to prepare for first year? I'm laughing so hard at that right now. It was a good thing you didn't review and instead spent your remaining free days having fun. For starters, your cousins came, all the way from Jetson. You surprised your cousin with a red velvet concert. You built keyboards. Then you spent a lot of time preparing your study table. I'm talking ridiculous and meticulous. Like you planned it all out on Canva like a crazy person. And I'm talking a lot of IKEA trips. If anything though, I'm glad you got to be in a happy mental state before you signed up to, sorry for the term, destroy it for 4 more years. So back to your question, was it worth it, you asked? First off, you learned a lot. Not just about the human body or all the crazy biochemical stuff a person needs to stay alive. You will learn greatly how the hardest part is not anatomy or biochemistry. The hardest part for you will be just starting. Yep, starting. Not gonna lie, once a month, you stared at the ceiling and questioned your life decisions. The amount of information is overwhelming. The stuff you spent a whole semester learning in pre-med was only a 2-hour lecture in medicine. You learned that the hardest part mainly for your entire first year would be holding on to your motivations and to get out of bed and start highlighting. You will need to prioritize. Believe me or not, but believe me, you will sleep either only 30 minutes a day or 12 hours a day. There is no in between. One time you went home after class in your uniform, fell asleep, woke up the next day still in uniform, but got ready to go to school again. You will also learn that there are better days. Don't feel guilty about being unproductive. You will learn to reward yourself and spend time with your friends, even if you will most likely just be studying together anyway. You learn to schedule and plan your days ahead. But 6 out of the 6 exam seasons in medicine, you never stuck to the schedule you made, but that's okay. And you learn different study styles. You learn to prioritize self-care over school stuff. You even got into physical activities, which actually helped out a lot. You found time to play your video games, read some books, waste time on TikTok, binge sitcoms and movies, and play your musical instruments. You always considered yourself an independent learner, but med taught you the importance of collaboration. You learn from others a lot.
The last official lab. The last official lab.
I think I have a lot of reflections.
You're lucky you will have amazing friends. You're going to meet people who will always have your back.
This is the last day of our laboratory. It's raining.
It's raining.
A support system does wonders to your mental health.
Totoo ba to? Totoo ba to? Yes. Oh my God! Eka gave me plants.
This is not a green thumb.
Say hello!
Hello, vlog. Hello, guys. So we're currently walking here to BGC High Street.
Sila.
Hey, guys. Say hi. Say hi.
There's a lot of us.
We're going to Burger Circle to get some coffee and some cocktails and like give gifts.
It's nice to know that you're not alone and there are many people cheering on you. And you're cheering for them too.
Medicines on their last LE.
You learned to stick to your why, and that kept you grounded. Why you're doing all of this in the first place. You want to help, and not just because there are no other doctors in your immediate family, but because you want to lend a hand to the people around you, from the indigent communities back at home who can't afford healthcare and are hours away from the nearest hospital, to the nice old elderlies in your street who own the sari-sari stores you went to as a kid, to your family, your brother who cooks all your meals, your cousins, to your parents, and everyone you call mommy who always has a headache or is overworked, and to your grandparents who are getting older every day. You learn to think about them before every exam you take. Talking about exams, as of writing, it is currently your last exam week. We just finished our last summative quiz for the entire first year. So it's officially LE season. We are here again.
This is our
Last LE.
first day
Oh yeah.
of our very last exams for first year.
Well,
How was it?
nakaganon kasi siya. So it's left out.
So we have no words. It's so hard.
This is the
She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel. Even though she was knocked down and never showed. Where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, you're after
Our very last anatomy exam.
waking up and
Yeah, I hope we pass.
Hey, we just finished our anatomy exam na super haba. We're in Romag. We're gonna eat.
doesn't matter. Stumble across some memories.
So here is our after anatomy.
So pretty.
It is, and it looks so good.
Big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies.
Hello, guys. We're currently cramming Vitam against me alone.
Healing you. get over. We're done. Finally, we're done for another one.
Ultimately, after that last exam week, you'll find that there is still so much more to learn and experience. You're going to be excited to meet patients and help save lives, just like that one quote, cure sometimes, treat often, comfort always. And mostly, you learn that this is all just the beginning. So to answer your question, yes, you're in it for the long ride, albeit it is a stressful one. Like they say, nothing worth it comes easy. Oh, I forgot one thing. Remember when you said you weren't a study out person and when you hated salad? Yeah, well, all those changed when you got into med. Can't wait to write to you again. Till next time, always, Aya.